Head of Special Projects and Creative Economy in the Executive Office of the President, Dennis Itumbi, now says that his boss, President William Ruto, is not to blame for the pending recruitment of new IEBC commissioners for more than 2 years now. Itumbi has instead put the blame on former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka's Wiper Party, which he says moved to court to stop the hiring of new IEBC commissioners after its nominee to the IEBC selection panel was rejected by the Azimio coalition. However, political and legal experts have termed this as a lame excuse, as NTV's political affairs reporter David Muthoka now tells us.
A day after Supreme Court Judge Isaac Lenaola blasted President William Ruto and members of Parliament over the protracted recruitment of new IEBC commissioners, more than 2 years after the helm of the country's electoral body fell vacant, Ruto's closest ally, Dennis Itumbi, has come out guns blazing to defend the head of state. Itumbi, who now serves at the office of the president as the head of special projects and creative economy, took to X on Saturday afternoon to state that his boss is not to blame for the delay in the hiring of all 7 IEBC commissioners that has seen several constituencies and wards without representatives and electoral boundaries yet to be reviewed since March 2012. Itumbi posted, and I quote, "In March 2023, President William Ruto demonstrated his readiness to constitute the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC. Therefore, the claim that he is deliberately delaying the formation of the commission is inaccurate." Itumbi continues, "However, the situation changed with the National Dialogue Committee process. Kalonzo Musyoka's Wiper advocated for Koki Muli to join the panel, while the minority parties in Azimio supported Augustine Muli." Further, Itumbi states, on 26th July 2024, an election was held. Wiper candidate Koki Muli lost to Augustus Muli of the National Liberal Party. Augustus got 17 votes, while Koki of Wiper got 7. He concludes that this disagreement led to a court case. Currently, there is a court order in place preventing any further action on this matter until it is resolved. Once the legal issues are settled, President Ruto is prepared to take the necessary steps. End of quote. However, political analysts and legal experts, including the former director of the Committee of Experts that drafted the current constitution, Dr. Ekuru Aukot, have termed Itumbi's response as the lamest of excuses.
I think that's why the judge was a little bit miffed. Give an example. When something which is actually the diversion is rushed through in a very high speed, it's something serious, little attention is paid to it, and you will start creating excuses.
The two saying that had Ruto wanted to reconstitute the IEBC, new commissioners would have already been hired.
Subsequent to the meeting and the signing of the bill that was done this morning into law establishing the IEBC, we have agreed to bring the country together for the purposes of working on the issues that are of priority.
President William Ruto continues to violate the Constitution because he has compromised Parliament.
Yes.
He is compromising all the independent commissions. So we have a dysfunctional government as we speak.
Veteran political analyst Macharia Munene now fears that the delays may be part of a sinister plan to extend the stay of elected leaders, including President William Ruto, in their offices beyond 2027.
We already have, was it an MP or a senator, one of them, who was saying, oh, let's change the constitution so that Parliament runs for 7 years, and so does the presidency. We have had some prominent people, extremely rich people, suggest maybe you should do away with these things. so that somebody can run the country for more than 20 years. No. And you say now, is this an accident?
4 IEBC commissioners, otherwise referred to as the Cherera 4, resigned from office 2 years ago, while the other 3 commissioners, led by former IEBC chairperson Wafula Chebukati, retired after their non-renewable 6-year terms ended at the end of 2022. David Muthoka, NTV, Nairobi.